Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to solstice season, winter in the southern hemisphere and summer in the northern hemisphere. And I'm excited to provide these 3-month relationship readings for the solstice that runs from June 20th through September 20th. And we're going to see what's important for us to know about love. And with all this solstice energy, what endings and beginnings would they like us to know about right now? Also, in celebration of this season of spotlighting relationships, I'm offering half off my relationship readings for the first month, so from June 20th to July 20th. And if you're interested in diving deeper into a relationship reading, there's a link in the description box down below if you're interested in finding out what's included in them. I'll throw up quick screenshots here. You can pause if you want to see them. I'm going to rapidly go through them. But there's 6 choices, which include single and looking, single and a background check, secret crush, status of current relationship, should I stay or should I go relationship reading, and then lastly, reconciliation with an ex. So if you're interested in that, just check out the description box down below. But for this solstice reading, we're going to start out with a love message for everyone, and then we'll dive into a special message for 3 different parts. Either you're single and looking, you're married or in a relationship, or the Happy Hermits. Hello, other Happy Hermits. Those of us who are happily single and not looking. Timestamps are listed below if you want to leap ahead. But first, let's see what love message Spirit has for everyone. All right, for all of you with Sagittarius energy somewhere in your chart, we're going to pull an overall 3-month love reading, and we're going to read from the Rumi Oracle here. So let's give these a shuffle, and let's see, what does Spirit want all that Sagittarius energy to know for these next 3 months? All right, they do want this one right here. And we have Star Mother Arrakis. It's a beautiful card here. Let me just kind of move in a little bit so you can see her a little more clearly there. We'll just put it right here, card 23. All right, and these are a little longer than normal, so I appreciate your patience, but they're beautiful, such beautiful, strong messages. So it says, Star Child, Earth Angel, Divine Creature, your Star Mother keeps an eye on all the wild games happening in the sacred playground of the earth. She will care for you, righteous and true, shining divine justice and protection. No bully shall prevail over you. No bully from within you shall prevail either. No lies, deceit, or injustice shall temper your wild truths. Be demanding in claiming her love for you. Learn how to love yourself as she loves you, with wild, unconditional, passionate regard. Be like the child wailing for its mother, Ma, 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 come close. Then she descends like a torrential downpour of devotional light. A tsunami of affection is unleashed. A rampaging cosmic tigress hurls towards you, her claws gripping the fabric of the skies as she rushes to protect her beloved cub. She will fight for you against the forces that would dull you and dumb you down, obscure your brilliance, and stultify your free-form dance into strict, choreographed movements. She will pour her luminous essence into every crevice of your demanding soul. Nothing can resist her light. All shall be washed and revived in the outpouring of her luminous love. Then, sated and content, you are the child so secure in the love of the mother. You trust in life implicitly and in what is brought to you to your door. You do not succumb to untruths. You do not resist because you are safe, held in the love of the mother. You have no need to resist. What is there to resist? Nothing. There is only the loving truth in your world, and all is at peace in your heart. And should there be cause to stand up and fight for love, for freedom, for light, for her truths of unconditional life, respected and honored, well, you shall be particularly equipped for success. When there is that war to fight, you shall be the warrior who defends the motherland, absolute in your devotion to her ways, and empowered through her vast, indefatigable, I don't know what that is, triumphant power. And shall you bludgeon your way with brute force and fear? Of course not. So here's your guidance. Lay down your old weapons, for new technology awaits you. It is the most magnificent of forces, that of divine alignment, of surrender to the Star Mother and her way of luminous potency. From her great vantage point, the vastest problems of our earthly mindsets are merely in need of a quick whipping by the tail of a comet, and this she easily achieves by flicking a strand of her hair or poking out her tongue. In the hands of a greater being, even your deepest trials will succumb to divine victory. Your ability to take the journey will be strengthened, and your success only a matter of the passing of time. Can you give yourself this gift, this blessing of the love, power, and protection of your star heritage? We all descend from the stars, but some of us are asked to remember to acknowledge the divine parentage from which we come, and to allow the innate divine dignity within to restore us to faith in the path here on earth. No matter how dark life on earth may seem at times, when we remember our holy heritage, we can also realize, yes, I am blessed, held as one with the Mother, who shall not be deterred from great holy purpose. I shall prevail. I forgot that and I feared, but now I remember, and I'm determined once more. Then you shall feel joy and be inclined to dance, to sing, to make your art, and to live fearlessly once again. It also includes a sacred honoring ritual, which I like to read. It's really small. It says, open your hands up above your head and say, through unconditional love and divine mercy, through the blessings of the ancient master and sages, including Brother Rumi, who loves without condition, I call upon the blessing of the stars, the remembrance of my divine heritage, and the gift of spiritual success. I call upon the assurance of my soul's triumph and the luminous embrace of the Holy Mother. I honor my soul's need for art and for expression and for creativity now from a pure and loving place within me. So be it. And you have finished your sacred honoring ritual. Wow. See what I mean? These are so beautiful. It's just realizing how loved we are and that we can have this like only child relationship with the Mother and the Father of all things as our parents, our heavenly, higher, bigger parents, and that we can have this relationship as if we are their only child. And so feel the embrace during these 3 months with us. Now, let's get into the special readings for each of those three, the single and looking, the married and coupled, and also those happy hermits. So let's get into it. All right, for all of you with Sagittarius energy who are single and looking, this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off with the whispers of the Lord Ganesha. See what is the energy they want you to know for this next 3 months. So let's take a look here. What about relationships are important to know? All right. So we'll start here, and we've got wholeness. Wow, look at this beautiful card. And the camera doesn't even do these justice. The coloring is so beautiful. So card number 24, let's scooch that down here. And let's see what we've got. So this is, of course, acknowledge the oneness of all life. Recognize that you are part of something larger. You have a connection here with not only this life and physical body, but with the divine and the universe. Ganesha is guiding you to recognize the sacred truth that you are a divine being here to give and receive love. There you go. It is time to recognize your role in this life. You are complete and whole as you are. You lack nothing. The simplest way to win hearts is through your actions. Green, of course, is representative of the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. And the heart chakra is the center where we experience love. And when the heart chakra is open, you're able to create a safe and supportive, loving environment. When the heart chakra is clear and in balance, you will find compassion for all life. You may be more empathic. You may be able to see the divine in other people. You will find you are happy and fulfilled because you're fulfilling your divine purpose in service to humanity. Your sense of self is not limited to the ego. Your consciousness will expand, and you realize that to love others is to love yourself, because we are all one. This card symbolizes peace, and you're asked to take a moment and hold the color green in your heart. You may experience a soothing, relaxed feeling that will bring a sense of renewal and self-control. And if you're in need of healing, breathe deeply and affirm your health and healing. Beautiful. So I love this about, it confirms here you are here to love, and here's your heart chakra opening up. But it's not about, the big thing that stood out is that you are complete and whole as you are now. Not when, we get these beliefs that we're like, I'm half a person until I find the one. And it's like, no, you're whole and you're complete and you're full and overflowing. And when, you come together in partnership with someone, in agreement and in this deeper love, then you multiply the love that you have for yourself and others and the world. And so this is all about turning inward and focusing on your own heart. Let it fill up and flow out to the world. So I like this energy coming in. We're also going to pull here from the Power of Surrender cards. Let's see what else they want you to know here about this dependency. This and its independence is what they're focusing in on, is that you are independent. You don't need another love or anyone else to make you feel full. The love you're looking for is inward and upward. Then when you fill up and overflow, then you draw in this higher vibrational relationship that reflects this love that you're filling up and overflowing with. Yeah, and surrender to play. Of course, you don't have to tell Sagittarius that twice. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. I say that because fire signs, you have a very much the excitement, the playfulness of life, and that's great. That's part of what you bring in to this world, because we can get so serious, especially about finding love, right? That's what I feel here is like, what is this thing we're so serious about? I got to find love. I got to be whole. I got to have this, right? All those long list of supposed tos and shoulds and need tos and have tos and musts that just make us feel so small and restricted and trapped and fearful, right? But this is the play. Joy is our natural state. And as you focus on living your passion, living your joy, that's where you meet the person while you're doing that. Not making your passion, finding a mate, but it's doing things that you love to do. And in doing things you love to do, the other person is doing things they love to do, and they actually overlap. And you're like, wow. And that's where you meet them. And that's where like this... spark happens there. So I like that. We're also going to look at the Prism Oracle. We're going to see what color comes in here. Maybe it'll be green. Maybe it'll be something else. But let's see what color and message come in here for you. All right. Well, you've got passion and rest. So I like this. So here's your green. Your green card came in here. But I feel like they just wanted to go, but because we've got the passion card, which goes right in with all the rest of these here. And that's the one that was on the top. So we'll put that right here. And I love this, though. This is about the excitement. And as I was just saying, living your passion. and allowing that to flow forward, right? How you perceive passion can depend on what lens you view it through. Passion may be associated with lust and temptation, or it may suggest optimistic action like a fire in your belly. This card encourages celebrating your passions in whatever form they take. It asks you to acknowledge the flame that sits within you, whether it is a deep conviction, interest, or love. Find what stokes your inner life and embrace the excitement that comes along with it. There you go. It's exactly what I was saying there, you know. So living your passion, finding out what you love to do, and doing it. We're also going to pull here from the Lost Soul Tarot. Let me just shuffle one more time here. And we'll see here what else they want you to know about this play and living and love here. So what else do we have here? All right. We do have that one for here. And then what else? Okay. That was right there. All right. So we'll scooch these out and we'll start with this one right here. And we got the Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. 9 is a hermit's journey of finding our power, stepping into our power. It's about perseverance and, you know, focusing on what passion, you know, here, flames, wands, the fire is all this passion. And it's like, what's been standing between you and being able to express that passion? And it can be, we can be so consumed with trying to feel complete and whole to start off that we delay because we'll do those things once I feel this way. But we're not going to feel that way until after we go live and allow this passion to flow past this barrier that we've constructed. And so it is about the more you express your passion, the more energy that grows and the more you are drawn together, like I was mentioning. So I like that about the perseverance and the energy. And yeah, the Tower. You know, you can trust that whatever is meant for you in your life will never pass you by. It's like, well, if I don't look for them, I'll miss them. No, and actually, in looking for them, we kind of push them away. When we go live our passion, we find them. And so it's like the reversal. When we're wanting something, our energy actually says to the universe, I enjoy wanting, but not having. So what does our energy do? It does push away what we want because it wants us to be able to have that wanting feeling like we're asking for. The Tower tells us that whatever unfolds in our life is for us, and what is meant for us never passes us by. And when something has finished its purpose in our life, if we don't remove it, it will be removed on our behalf because our soul asked Spirit to do it before we came down here. Not because it's being done to us, it's being done for us because we've asked for it to be removed. So I like that. And then you have the Hermit. So, yeah, you've been having this time here. And so this is a time for you. I mean, you've got the 9 here. You've got the Major Arcana 9 here, which is about you spending time doing things you love and by yourself instead of making it, you know, your goal to find love in your life. So, you know, it's like instead of being on dating sites and going on dates and doing things like that, it's like I'm withdrawing. I'm going to freeze all those accounts or not go on them. And I'm going to go to that painting thing. I'm going to go to this pottery place. I'm going to make some pottery. I'm going to go do whatever this is that your creative way of passion being expressed. What do you do? Go do that because this shows you that you will be drawn to the other individual. Yeah, and then you'll be able to have joy. So, you know, it results in joy, but here's that play and that joyful energy I was talking about. Our natural state is joy, and when you do this, it allows you to move forward, and it allows you to you know, experience this feeling of emotions filling up and overflowing because you find the love you're looking for on the inside and putting yourself first, loving yourself, and then you fill up and overflowing. When a love comes in, they just add on top, which is above and beyond. So instead of feeling like things are lacking in the outside world, this will all switch to where you feel like you're, I don't know, the world is just extra. It's full and overflowing. So I like that. Yeah, and here you go, the Chariot. So movement, positive movement, victory. And this is getting out and power of choice coming in here, that every moment you get to choose the story of what something means, the emotion you want to feel, the energy you want to put out and attract to you, and then also the physical actions you take. You can't control anyone else. This Chariot is like, you get to control your chariot, no one else's. And so you get all this release from trying to control things that are outside of your control, and bringing back into control everything that is yours, even though you might have been thinking and taught that, no, you have to believe certain things a certain way, right? All right, now for an exciting part. I have a lover's oracle here, and I'm going to pull. These are messages from your future lover that's coming your way. And we'll see what messages they have, and then we'll get into some other stuff too real quick here. So let's see, what messages does your future? All right, so I got 1 and 2, and I feel like this one right here, if it shall come forth, there it goes. And then we wanted this one too. All right. So we'll start with this one. Yeah, I can't make you happy. And this is exactly what I like, that they have this belief here too, that they can't make you happy. Only you can make yourself happy. And that's the whole thing that we're coming in here, is that if you're unhappy on the inside, no one on the outside can make you happy. You have to find that within yourself. So, and I love that they know this, because they also know you can't make them happy. They have to be happy on the inside. Now we can make it easier for people to be happy, or with unconditional love or in fear. But ultimately, everyone makes their own choices, right? The Chariot. Yeah, the heat. Yeah, the fire. I can imagine. Passion, passion, passion. So because you guys are expressing your passions to the world, you're used to allowing your passions to flow. And so when you guys connect, it is going to be pretty intense with a lot of heat. Yeah, this is how it will be, because it's free. This love is crazy. It's passionate. It's allowing each other to be and celebrate each other, instead of going, you're not being who I need you to be for me to be happy, because you're finding your happiness on the inside, not the outside. I love it. Yeah. Why can't I tell you the truth? And there is this, and I feel like this is more in the beginning, because I feel like the truth that they want to tell you is how much they care, They want you to be. They want to be able to tell you these 3 things here, but they feel like, I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to, move too fast. But they're just, this is how they feel, and they're like, why can't I tell you this? Why can't I share this with you? Because I'm happy by myself, and you make it easier for me to choose to be happy, but that's my choice. And it could be that in the beginning they kind of pick up this energy of that you're trying to make them happy, and like they want to be able to tell you, you can't make me happy. Relax, be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not, because I feel like they see right through everything. Not that you're doing it in a huge way, but I feel like they just sense you're uncomfortable with being your true self around them, and they're like, let it hang, because I'm open to all that, and I'm happy. So I like that. And then what we're going to pull next is where you meet them and when. I know, surprise. I have the place oracle. Now this time and place all is ranges, because we hardly ever have an exact fated moment that it has to be. It's usually the earliest and the latest we'll meet them, or somewhere in between. Earlier is the more internal work we do, and we raise our love vibration. The faster things come to us, so the sooner we can meet them. Based on current energies and what we're doing and where we're at, then we have a maximum. Or if we do no work, so we have a lot of internal shadow work and transformation. They come in sooner, a lot later, later if we don't. And so this is going to be based on current energies where you could meet them. And sometimes you could also like have several opportunities to meet them somewhere, and that could be the place too. But let's take a look here and see, based on current energies, what does Spirit want you to know about the place where you guys meet? All right, so we do have this one here. And you have a casino. Gambling, excitement, card tables, jackpot moments, bettings, and odds. So that'd be great. Casino. But this is the passion, right? Even if it's a passion that we feel is like, well, that's not somewhere I would want to meet someone. But if they like to gamble, it's the common interest. And I like it, just like take a gamble, with this too. Take a gamble to do it. But it is your passion. And I feel like this is because, this is like something that people do that they enjoy it and they're really passionate about it. So it's you do meet them when you're pursuing your passions. Now I have 3 timing cards. I've got this Time Oracle deck, and this will most likely be ranges, just to set the expectations. And then I have 2 decks that I've combined into one, and we'll see what they have from this one. All right. So what else about timing? All right. I do feel like they went to this one and this one right here. If it'll give it up there, there we go. All right. So let's take a look here and see about timing. So we do have faster than you think. So it can arrive faster than you think, especially if you focus, like I said, the energy on raising your love vibration, questioning your thoughts and beliefs and mindsets about what a relationship and love is supposed to be, releasing old thinking, limiting thinking, emotions that don't serve you anymore, looking at your energies, all the choices that you make here. And physical actions, all of that stuff that we do, especially if we go and head out and live our passions, that comes in here too. And then you have, at the latest in the winter, which will be December 20th through March 20th in the Northern Hemisphere. And here coming up, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, this could be June 20th through September 20th, right? Because it's the summer solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere and it's winter in the Southern Hemisphere. Yeah, or in June. So sooner than you think, you could be in June or in winter sometime here too. So Southern Hemisphere, it could be in the next 3 months-ish. And then for the Northern Hemisphere, could be in faster than you think in June here now, all the way up until December 20th. So I love it for you. What an exciting adventure. But remember, you are whole by yourself. And this is about you living your passions, feeling this filling up within you. And that's what draws you guys closer together, faster and faster. So that's what we have for you, all of you Sagittarius energy who are single and looking. And if you're enjoying these readings and would like to help me by supporting my channel, there's a couple things you can do. First, you can give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button. This tells me you're enjoying the content. It tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll spread the word about these videos and my channel. The other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when I post new videos, and also you're informed when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. These are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information for your specific life, I do offer a variety of readings and other services. All that information's listed in the description box of the video down below. And I'm so grateful for all the love and all the support. And as you travel upon your amazing journey, remember that every second of every day of your life that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. All right, for all you Sagittarius energy who are married or coupled or in a relationship, this is the reading for you for the next 3 months. And we're going to look into this Journey of Love Oracle. See what the theme is regarding your relationship here. So let's take a look. What does Spirit want you to know at the next 3 months? All right, well, there we go. And we have, Shakti. Beautiful, loving, divine feminine giving energy here. We love that. Well, card number 19, we'll scoot them down here. And let's see what that brings in here for you. All right. So Shakti is divine feminine fire. She's the body awakened with light. She's the divine feminine, and she is the Kundalini, the energetic force that moves through us, triggered by love that leads to enlightenment of our body. With our Kundalini coming alive within us, we cannot remain as we once were. It's impossible. We may try to lead the same lives, be the same in our relationship patterns, and perhaps even behave properly, but it simply cannot be done. Soon our disguise slips and people wonder, what happened to her? What's got into him? We are on fire with the divine and we cannot help but misbehave. We are no longer satisfied with trying to be the good child or fearing that we're the bad child. We know ourselves instead to be the divine child. And that child divine lives fully and with passionate fire, not doing things the way that they're supposed to be done, perhaps, but living instead from the heart. Our body may ache as we burn through old pain, and sometimes the light within may seem so bright it blinds us for the moment. But that will pass, and the misbehaving will suddenly be seen for what it is. The old rules just don't fit anymore. You don't plug a globe capable of illuminating the whole world into the bedside reading lamp without burning down the house. Best to let that light shine as it was meant to, in the big arena. Shakti is making your light glow, beloved. Be prepared to shine brighter. And this oracle brings you a message. You are going through energetic shifts in your subtle anatomy because your energy body and physical body have already begun to merge with each other. The energetic shifts will affect your physical body too. It is always wise to consult a healthcare practitioner, but at least some of your physical challenges at the moment, from aches and pains to tiredness, are due to this energetic awakening. Take responsible action as you feel is necessary, such as tending to your physical well-being with healthcare that feels supportive, but also remember to rest. Get some time in nature and nurture your body as it is spiritually awakening into greater light. Wow, I love this. So on one kind of scope of all that's happening to you over these next 3 months is your intimacy with your partner is going to go to a whole new level. It's going to feel divine. It's going to feel spiritual. It's going to be like, really, you're going to feel this energy that sparks within both of you where you're like, what the hell was that? And it could be while you're being intimate. It could just be while you're cuddling and showing love and holding on to one another. And but it's this energy that just is shifting, that's taking you to this new level. It's showing you who you really are on a higher level that's coming in here. So I love all that. And then it does take you to this place where you don't feel like the old restrictions, the rules, the containment, the what's trying to keep you suppressed and down doesn't fit anymore. You want to be free. You want to be able to express it in ways to each other that you haven't expressed it before. And you want to take things to a whole new level within your vulnerability, your love for one another, and all of your interactions. And I love that. Let's see what else as well. Not that that's not enough, right? But we got the Enchanted Map Oracle. And let's see what else comes in here for you. All right. No, that one? Okay, that one. Oh, they're going to say not those three. They're like, but that one, yes. And we've got the Coming Apart. Yeah. I love this. 46, Coming Apart. So, and it's not a bad thing here, because you got 9 and 1 is 10, and you got 4 and 6 is 10. You've got this endings and beginnings. Some things have to come apart before some things can come together. It's like we talked about with the cage that's in has to come apart. The containment, whatever the egg or the shell has to open up in order for the seedling to go, for the animal to get into being born and to happen. And I feel like that's what's happening here, is there's this opening. And it says, now is the time to take separate paths. The coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Even said it, the old things don't work anymore. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, disillusion, and dispersion are all in focus now. And if someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. So for some of you, this can be things have changed so much that the old ways aren't working and they don't want to go this way. It's okay to let that go. There is a reversal for this card, though, which I also like to read. So it says a situation is unraveling and your best plans are leading you into a tricky maze. Your challenge is to separate out the elements of this puzzle to get a better perspective on what happened. You may have lingered too long in a place where you didn't belong anymore, seduced by a temporary solution. As you untangle yourself, it's important to maintain a sense of humor. And that's the truth. Don't fret. You will learn something valuable that you'll need later when faced with a more dangerous situation. So breathe and know that you are loved. I like that. So there is this, separation type of energy that's just around this in general. But I like it because it tells us here that it's this freedom that can come from this, and leaving the old person. It's like caterpillars, right? Caterpillars go into their cocoons. They become butterflies. They left behind the old them to become the new them. So that is represented here. But it also can be like one person goes into their cocoon, the other person was supposed to, the other caterpillar was supposed to, but they didn't. They just kept munching on leaves and getting bigger and fatter and becoming a bigger caterpillar. And when you're, in your cocoon and you're transforming, then you come out of the cocoon, you're like, ta-da, I got my wings, can't wait from the dry, and then we're going to head off to, wait a minute, what's going on here? Why are you still the caterpillar? And they're like, it looked too tough, I don't want to do it. And so they want to stay where they're at, eating leaves, but now you're a butterfly. You can't undo yourself to go back to being a caterpillar. Now you've got wings to fly and migrate thousands of miles. You seek after nectar. You don't want to walk along the forest floor, and you can't carry them. And so there is this decision that can be made here. So, of course, it's going to vary by, did your partner keep up? Wow, it's going to go to a whole new level. Did your partner not? And you've changed and you're like, we don't like the same things anymore, and it's okay. Maybe I've stayed in this situation going, you know what? I'm going to go do butterfly things. You go do caterpillar things. I love you. It's just that we're different now, and I'm wanting to go do something different. So that can, take those as they resonate there. And then we have the Lover's Oracle here. These wonderful heart-shaped cards. We'll shuffle those and try not to destroy everything with shuffling these. All right, well, here's your card right here. I love the artistry on these. Beautiful, beautiful card. And, okay. Transformation. So here's that cocoon. That's the transformational, go-to scenario, right? Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Okay, I love that. So that just reaffirms a lot of the energy we're getting here, that some it might transform into something where you guys separate, but I feel like the majority of you, it is taking your love to a new level. I love it. And then we're also going to pull from the Letting Go deck. And these are from a book by David Hawkins called Letting Go. And we're just going to see what wisdom they want to drop here for you. All right. So what is the wisdom? What do you want to share here? All right. I feel like it's this one here. This color is just, I've seen it like 3 times and they're like, it's me. So you got here, it says anger is binding, not freeing. It connects us to another person and holds them in our life pattern. And then on the back it says we are stuck in the negative pattern until we let go of the energy of anger and its little payoffs of righteous indignation, feeling wronged, and the desire for revenge. Relinquishing anger brings us many benefits. So I'll let you see that for the video there. I'll put that down here. Yeah, so this fire and this transformation and this, that's letting go. It is about the old ways, the old approaches, the old judgments that we have against this person, we can let go. Right, and then we're going to pull here also from the Lost Soul Tarot. And let's get some more information here on what is happening here. All right, so what else? What other guidance do we have for love? All right, so they do want these 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. They want this one here, and then they want this one for over here. So let's start with this one. And we've got the Emperor. Yeah, Aries, fiery energy. Here's this passion that's all over the place here. Your fire that's coming into this as well. And the Emperor is about choosing what it is that I want, putting a plan together, and then going for it. Clearing the throne room, telling everyone else, I am the king. I'm going to decide. And not even the king, but the emperor who rules over all 4 kings. And so there is this beautiful energy that comes in with all this about, you get to decide. There's a lot of self-appointed advisors who are blah, blah, blah in our ears about the supposed to be and should be and need to be and have to be and must be. And this is the release of the old ruling. And now that you're the emperor, you're ruling over your life. You're realizing, wait a minute. Why is everyone else deciding for me? I'm the decision maker for my life. And so you're stepping into this new role in your life where you're just really choosing for you. And I like that. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like it has been going on. It's been taking its good old time. And you're definitely ready for it here. Knight of Pentacles is the quest for a higher way of looking at our worth in relationship to the outside world. So there is this higher level, this newer quest around, instead of defining ourselves by the outside world, we do turn inward into this spiritual energy, which then transforms everything else, right? And you got the 8 of Cups. Yeah, so here is about leaving behind the emotions and relationships that no longer serve. So we've got emotions below the surface that takes energy, like to keep things shoved down underneath the surface, right? If you ever try to hold like not a tennis ball, that's kind of easier, but like a basketball or a giant volleyball or beach ball, it takes a lot of energy to keep that below the surface because it wants to come up. And so we can take some charged emotions that are below the surface, possibly some anger, like it was talking about here, and transforming it, understand what's the fear at the root of it, transform it into higher wisdom, higher emotion, higher vibration, and you get all that emotional energy back, which you can then invest in your relationship. There's also a secondary message around this that you might have some relationships where you are the ones, it could be friends, family, exes even, work people, whoever, where you are the one keeping the relationship alive. You're given 70, 80, 90% all the time. They're only given 10, 20, 30% some of the time, right? And you're like, okay, these relationships that I'm doing that, and I'm going to reevaluate. I'm going to go bring them back to 50%. and get back that 10, 20, 30 more percent, or even 40% that I'm giving, that comes back to me, where I can invest it in my own relationship with the love of my life. Or even taking it to zero, where you're like, no, there's some that I'm ready to let go of now. I don't need to evaluate it. I've been waiting. Here's the indicator. Here's the sign. Yes, I'm done. All this energy that you're getting back is coming back into you, and then you're putting it into your love and your spiritualness. And this is what's helping spark all this new energy back to you. So I love that. And your partner. Two of Wands, yeah, whatever energy you focus on is what grows and expands. And so this is telling us that when we're focusing in on, the things I fear, the things I hate, like anger, whatever, I expand, I grow it. Same things if I'm focusing on what I feel I'm missing or that I'm wanting. And I focus on missing energy, I'm telling the universe, I really enjoy missing things. And the universe is like, all right, I'll help you miss that more and other things too. Hurrah. That's sarcastic, of course. And then wanting, like when we're focusing on, I want that, I want them, this kind of relationship. When I'm focusing on the wanting, I'm telling the universe I enjoy wanting something, which means I can never have it, because then the wanting stops. So the transformation that happens with this power that we realize here is that if I focus on gratitude for what I do have, giving over to the universe what I want, but then having gratitude knowing they're going to bring me the perfect relationship that I'm wanting, and then that stuff will start to grow and it'll change the overall energies as well. Yeah, the Six of Cups. So for many of you, this new Shakti energy, this heightened, passionate energy that's being activated during these 3 months, it's like you're given access to deeper awareness, and your Akashic records, your past life connections you have with the love of your life are going to start coming up. You're going to start feeling different emotions. Your bond is going to grow even more. And you might even have dreams or flashes of past lives you've had together. So I love that for you. And, I was going to say a shameless plug, but I just want to make sure you are aware. If you do want past life readings, if you look down in the description box down here, not over here, but down there, I do offer past life readings too, and all that information's down there. But I love that. And I love past life readings because it shows us so much of why there's these intertwined different perspectives. And in one lifetime, we were, the opposite, we were playing opposite roles sometimes. But there's a lot of great information that comes in, and I feel like this is part of this energy that's coming in here for you too. And you're the Queen of Cups. So yeah, if I had any doubt, this is telling me that Queen of Cups rolls over cups. All queens get a second portion. So she's double cup. She's the master of emotion. She's very connected to spirit world. Again, here's all this Shakti, divine feminine energy coming in. But it's also a confirmation for me about past life connections that's a lot below the surface, that's bubbling up these long-term connections. So, wow, this next 3 months is going to be hot for you in beautiful ways, spiritual, deep, connected ways. And like I said, your intimacy is going to be like where you guys just get lost in one another, where you feel like you're one and you're like, what the hell was that? And I love that for you. So that is going to be a big piece of all this. Like I said, you're going through a transformation. If your partner goes through the transformation with you, wow. If they don't, then it's okay. Just trust that if you feel like you have transformed, they won't, and you feeling this nudge to step away, allow it, because then you do meet this person at this level and you're going to be like, wow. You'll recognize them with all this past life connection energy, and you might see like a rainbow shooting out of their butt, for all you know. It's going to be that wow obvious for you. So I love this for you, and that's what they have for you, all of you with Sagittarius energy that are in a relationship or married. So I love that for you. And if you're enjoying these readings and would like to help me by supporting my channel, there's a couple things you can do. First, you can give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button. This tells me you're enjoying the content. It tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll spread the word about these videos and my channel. The other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when I post new videos, and also you're informed when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. These are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information for your specific life, I do offer a variety of readings and other services. All that information's listed in the description box of the video down below. And I'm so grateful for all the love and all the support, and as you travel upon your amazing journey, remember that every second of every day of your life that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. All right, all you Sagittarius energy people who are happily a hermit, this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off with this divine guidance energy for this oracle. And this is fractal imaging, which I call spiritual inkblot test, because whatever you see in the image is a special message for you. Plus, we're going to read from the author, who is Cheryl Lee Harnish, what she saw in here too. So get ready here for you. So 3, 2, 1, boom. I'll zoom in a little closer so you can see that if you see anything else in there. Beautimous. And this is card number 5. Oops, so I'll put that over here. And let's see what energy comes in here. So this is called alignment, and it says this is the beginning of a very powerful shift, both spiritually and energetically. This is a complete connection and alignment of your higher self and your physical self. Sometimes this alignment can cause chaos and confusion, but there's no need to worry or feel alarmed with what's happening in your life during these 3 months. Everything is moving into perfect order as your spiritual and physical selves align into perfect balance. And once complete, your daily life will be more in harmony with your spiritual path. Yeah. So you definitely have this energy that comes in here with all of this of, you know, there's this alone time, this hermit time, this, you know, when you don't have a lot of energy in being invested in love, like your inner relationship or trying to find love, then you have all this energy left over for your path and your adventure. And a lot of people who are happily hermits are, because they're seeking after, you know, they've been through relationships, they've had enough of, you know, the drama and all those things. You've turned inward, you've found self-love, and you're turning upward to expand yourself into the spiritual connections with the spiritual world. Sometimes we're happily hermits, but we're fooling ourselves and we're not happy hermits. We're hermiting out of self-protection, protecting ourselves from pain and hurt. So it's important to understand the difference between the two, because it'll resonate differently, because the spirituality, it won't feel like it's like happening. It's because there's a block and we're shrinking instead of expanding. So be aware of that energy and sit with that there. But we're also going to dive deeper, so buckle up. We got the Divina Serenity Oracle, and the author of this deck is Christopher Lee, and they have offered half off any decks on their site that they've created, and all that information is in the description box down below. They've offered all of a special link for my followers and subscribers, so be sure to check that out if you are drawn to these cards like I was, because I mean if you look at just the back of these cards, it is so beautiful, and it doesn't do justice, the camera doesn't. So, and then you have trust coming in here. So look at this, the duality of the twos and the twos here. They look so much alike. I love it. So let's see what this brings in here. It's like building this trusting relationship with your higher self and creator. Let's see. So the Trust Oracle card depicts two female knights standing back to back, like these, standing back to back, symbolizing the power of trust and the strength found in supporting and protecting one another. It speaks to the importance of trust in relationships, both with others and within oneself. Trust is the foundation of any strong bond or partnership. It requires vulnerability and a willingness to let down your guard, knowing that you are in a safe and supportive space. Cultivate trust in your relationships, fostering open communication, honesty, and reliability. In the face of adversity, trust allows you to lean on others for support and protection. It reminds you that you don't have to face life's battles alone. Surround yourself with trustworthy individuals who have your back and be there for them in return. Trusting others requires discernment and intuition. Not everyone may be deserving of your trust. Listen to your inner voice and choose your allies wisely. And when you find those genuine connections built on trust, cherish and nurture them. Trust is a choice. It is a choice to believe in the goodness of others, to believe in yourself, and to believe in the journeys that you're on. Embrace the power of trust and watch as it strengthens your relationships and empowers your personal growth. Wow. I love that. So, on one hand, we've got this finding your community, finding one or two other individuals that are on the same spiritual path and hermiting that you want. It's like introverts unite, alone at home by ourselves, but hermiting, you can also, like, I know I'm very introverted. I'm very much a hermit myself, for the reasons of searching after spirit, and I've had relationships, and but I've got this drive to communicate, and I will, like, when I go online and I do everything, I feel everyone's energy. But I have my host, who's like my best friend, that I live in her basement. So I like one-on-one or one-on-two maximum. That's what I feel like with you guys. It's like, you can find that one. And even if it's not all the time, it's like interacting. Then you develop the relationships. And that's the way we are with my host and I, is we got each other's backs. It's a win-win. She lets me live in her basement for free. This is how she gives to the world, because she feels like I have a message that comes through, which is the messages of love from above. And I help her in whatever ways with, her spiritual path and her, journey. And so I love all that because it's a win-win. And she's taught me to learn to receive, and I've taught her a little bit how to receive, because we're huge overgivers. And you have this path, this building of trust between one another. And I feel like this is like kind of indicating of that it doesn't have to be romantic, which ours is not. It's, very much more sister brother, kind of relationship. And it's like, wow, and I like that kind of reflection that we can have. For the others that, we were hermiting out of mistrust of others, and that people scare us and we hide. I used to do that a while ago. So I understand that side too. This is about building up trust with your higher self to where you are trustworthy of yourself, and you're finding your wholeness within you. And when you find your wholeness within you and you're turning inward and upward for your self-worth and your self-love, then you don't really need to trust the outside world with anything that's important, really, because you're finding your wholeness inside. No one can take that away. Then people, instead of feeling lacking and falling short, end up just being above and beyond and over, and it's like they're just a benefit. It's not a need. It's a want, if you do want a relationship, but it's this beautiful flow, and it's very different. We're also pulling here from the Wild Mystic Oracle. And my host is a Sagittarius, so if you're listening, hey, love you. I just thought, wow, yeah, she might actually listen to this particular reading. Too funny. Didn't even think about that. All right. Till right now. All right. So what else? All right. So we got this one here, and this is the Wild Mystic Oracle. And you've got memory. Oh, it's an elephant. Beautiful. So let's put that here. And let's see what comes in with the elephant and memory. So this card represents our ancestors and those we remember who have passed on. So definitely connection to the higher realms here. Elephants have excellent memories and often recall difficult routes and terrain to survive drought. They are also one of the few species on Earth other than ourselves recorded to have funerals. They lay leaves and sticks over deceased elephants and stand watch over their bodies for days at a time. These intelligent and compassionate animals inspire reverence for the memory of those no longer with us. This card is a reminder that those gone on are not forgotten, and to learn from those we have lost. It is respect for elders and acceptance of wisdom. This card might also call you to look into your past or heal your mind and spirit. Past life regression, trauma therapy, or shadow work might be necessary to combat old wounds and painful memories. You may be dealing with the grief of a loss through either death or absence. And this card encourages you to take time to mourn and learn from memories. The shadow side of this card is about forgetfulness. And while this can be seen negatively in terms of absent-mindedness, it can also indicate letting go of painful memories and not paying heed to that which does not serve us. Much like the light reading, which tells us to learn from the memories of loss, the shadow tells us to learn, but then discard the pain. The element of this is earth and spirit. The flora is the forget-me-not, the lilac, the caraway, the bergamot, and the periwinkle. The stones are black calcite, howlite, quartz, and wolfenite. And for spell work, the Samhain, S-A-M-H-A-I-N. I know I'm mispronouncing that. But that do a ritual, easing the loss of a loved one, helping to train memory, guarding against memory loss, and then past life regression too. So definitely looking back on past life connections. And in fact, you will, this other individual, in addition to being connected to the higher realms and those from up above, this is also about the physical individual or a couple individuals that you get where you feel like peas in a pod. You're going to have these past life connections with them too. And as I mentioned earlier in one of the previous readings, I do past life readings as well. If you're interested in any of those, I just want to make sure you're aware. No expectations, but all that information's listed in the description box. All right. So let's take a look here and see what else they want you to know here. So you've got these three. Okay. What else? These three, so I feel like it's 3 and 3, and then at least one down here, and actually this one. All right. Okay, actually you get 2 and 2, so this is interesting. 2 and 2, and so here's that got your back and these dualities coming in here. I'm gonna do these a little different than I've done the others. I'm gonna put these like this because I feel like this is a special, it's not like a life partner thingy-majiggy-bajiggy. It's more like, well, life partners can be best friends without romance involved in it too, but I just feel like it's the 2x2. So let's figure. So this one here, we got the 3 of Wands and the King of Wands. So here is this fire energy of you, because you got the Sagittarius energy. So we definitely have this with the King of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and this is taking a different route than you had planned with all of this. And let's see what we have here. You've got the 8 of Pentacles, which is the transformation, been putting in the work around yourself and life, and this is the movement from like a say like an apprentice to a master, graduating, moving up, but it's this place of putting the work in, the transformation from the caterpillar to the butterfly, and this is a butterfly that you meet. It's someone that has also gone through the cocooning and has the butterflying that's happening too. And these definitely confirm it here. So you've got both the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. 10 of Cups is joy overflowing, and the 3 of Cups represents your community. So this is reinforcing that message that, even though you experience caterpillars and you've gone through this transformation, you will bump into your individual butterflies, that you're hanging out with and experiencing transformations in life with. Even though if you're not looking for a relationship, it'll be a friendship, a very deep friendship, almost like a sibling, not of blood. And let's see, they are, so they have their fire energy here, but they're also more, this is so funny that it's like more like an air sign. And it's funny because my host, she's a Sagittarius, I'm an Aquarius. So you guys might have that kind of friendship too. Lucky you if you get to have an Aquarius friend. Because I can say that because that's me. But I love that there is this spark and this inspiration that you guys, because the King of Wands is like the magician, so you do have this commonality of owning your magic, owning your energy, and where you're investing it. So you definitely support one another in that. Yep. And here so you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is this pursuit of, like the 8 of Pentacles, you got the Knight of Pentacles, which is the pursuit of looking at your worth in relationship to the outside world in a different way. And so both of these are this action and movement of the outside world and how we perceive the outside world and work through the outside world. Yeah, 7 of Swords. So I feel like this individual, because they own, I'm going to put it above the swords, because they roll over the sword suit. Not only do they roll, their masters, the kings all get a second portion of air. So we have air. So this combination of air and fire, it's a very compatible, individual with you, because you both share that air behind the scenes. But you have this fire, and they have the fire too. But because of this way of looking at things, they do help. They really have overcome a lot of their thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that used to deceive them, used to cheat them out of things and thieve from them. And because of that, you guys are very reflective with all this too here. Yeah, and here's the 9 of Pentacles. So there is this, they are a hermit too. Obviously, the 9 of Pentacles, 9 is the hermit's number in the major arcana. 9 of Pentacles, they like to be by themselves too. So it's a good friendship because there's not this expectation. And they're totally just reflecting on the kind of relationship that I have, and my energy is staying separate. So this is not just for me with my host, my best friend upstairs, but with yours too, is that there's this, no pressure, to interact, communicate, whatever. You do when you want to, and it just is easy. It's just so easy going here. But I do feel like there is this individual that comes in to help mirror because you help each other, mirror each other back to each other, but you also help mirror spirit to each other. So I love that. And if you end up with a host like mine or a friend like mine, you're so blessed. She's awesome. And not because I think she might watch this. But hey, just enjoy and be open to this beautiful type of brother, sister, brother, sister type of bestie for the rest of your life kind of energy that's coming in here for you. And I feel like this is what is opening up for you over these next 3 months. So I love this for you. All of you with Sagittarius energy who are happily hermits. And if you're enjoying these readings and would like to help me by supporting my channel, there's a couple things you can do. First, you can give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button. This tells me you're enjoying the content. It tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll spread the word about these videos and my channel. The other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when I post new videos, and also you're informed when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. These are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information for your specific life, I do offer a variety of readings and other services. All that information's listed in the description box of the video down below. And I'm so grateful for all the love and all the support, and as you travel upon your amazing journey, remember that every second of every day of your life that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.